Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, for a very good reason, I've learned. I think that we would all be lying to ourselves if we said that our pride, our ego, doesn't play a role when we weigh our options in life. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow leaders of tomorrow, contest chair. When I was a kid, I was forced to learn the piano. Like most children my age, that was the last way I wanted to spend my days. I hated playing the piano, detested it. I would spend hours daily practicing until my fingers were about to fall off. I hate piano. Those were the 3 words I would tell everybody, that I would tell myself, until it became ingrained into my mind. So, my mother proposed a deal. She said that if I could receive the Honors and Distinction Certificate in Piano and Theory 8, I would be allowed to quit. I knew I would never like piano, so it was an easy decision. This became my one sliver of hope, the light at the end of the tunnel. This is what I worked towards, and my hard work paid off. I passed my exam, and everything seemed to be on track, until it wasn't. My friend derailed my entire plan by asking me one thing. Are you actually going to quit once you've passed? I was bewildered. Of course I was. This is all I had ever wanted, right? Freedom of choice, the chance to do what the other kids did, a chance to put an end to that suffering. But was piano just that for me? A source of pain? No, it wasn't. I didn't hate the bench or the keys, my sheet music, not even that one pencil I would use to mark down my pedal cues, the same one I would throw across the room when I got upset. No, I hated the pressure and the expectations of having to be some prodigy player, which I wasn't. I refused to admit that distinction, that I didn't hate playing. I hated the stress. But why? Why couldn't I admit that? Because I told my mother that I hate piano, all of piano. I wasn't going to go back on that promise, that vow I made, to admit that I was wrong, that she was right, for her to look at me and say, I told you so. That mother knows best. No. I would take this secret to my grave. Between having to give up a potential source of happiness in piano or telling my family and friends I had gravely misinterpreted my own emotions, I chose the former. And I didn't touch the piano for 2 years. Quarantine arrived. It was a time of contemplation, in my opinion. This is when I really thought, why? Why not? What is stopping me from admitting that I was wrong? Was that childish declaration of 6-year-old me screaming, I will never like piano, actually worth anything now? So I printed some music and I tried to play. I was beyond just rusty, but I could still play. I actually started to enjoy it, without the strict schedule, the exams, the stress. After picking up piano as a side hobby, anxiety-free, I realized I shouldn't let my ego get in the way of me doing the things that I loved. I shouldn't have to sacrifice my happiness for the sake of my pride. Because pride is something we hold on to closely, but we shouldn't let it dictate our decisions. We shouldn't let it stop us from confronting our mistakes and learning from them. If I need to step off that pedestal just for a little bit, I will learn to do that. If I need to humble myself to be happy, then I will learn to do that.